Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky15, and in this video I'll be giving you my Lucky15 predictions for tomorrow's horse racing action, as usual here on the channel. Now unfortunately we only had one selection that did run today, and that was Geography Teacher at Seville. All the other racing was abandoned due to the cold weather. There's no jumps action on tomorrow, so we'll just be focusing on all weather action. But we did have the winner with Geography Teacher, and it was probably the best rider, I've got to admit, I've seen so far this year, and that was by Holly Doyle, who absolutely blew the start on Geography Teacher. It wasn't her fault, the horse was just slowly away, and she did a great effort to keep it up to its work, and this horse swooped home in the final couple of furlongs and ended up winning by 2 lengths in the end, and a very comfortable victory. They probably did go a little bit too hard in front, the leaders, but still good ride by Holly Doyle, not to throw in the towel early on, and she did a very good job, and she's a very underrated jockey in my opinion. So well done Holly Doyle, and we got a nice price and a nice return of 13-2 in the end, so I hope some of you were on that one. Anyway, back to tomorrow's race, and we start tomorrow with our first tip in the 1:30 at Wolverhampton with a horse called Caledonia, Laird, 5-1 with bookmakers currently at the moment, trained by Joe Hughes, and Georgia Adobe's put for the ride tomorrow, claiming £7 here. She's 1 from 3 in her last 3 rides in the last fortnight, so that's not a bad record. I know it's a very small sample size, but I've noticed that this rider's been getting a few winners at Wolverhampton. She could be a nice one to follow, especially with her £7 claim. She rides out for Eve Johnson Horton, I think, so definitely keep note of her at Wolverhampton. But this horse I thought had a good chance tomorrow in this really weak race. A lot of weak racing at Wolverhampton tomorrow, but I thought Caledonia and Laird had a chance. Triple course and distance winner, and is now rated £10 below really its last winning mark. And this horse going in this company tomorrow with the £7 off, I thought I had a massive chance. Now I finished 7th last time we saw it at Chelmsford, and that actually wasn't a bad race for the grade. There was a lot of horses that had some stronger form for the grade than this race that's running in tomorrow, and I just thought current price is 5-1. This could be a good one to get us off the mark tomorrow. We then go to the 3:40 at Wolves with a horse called Lady Makfi. Now this horse is 5-2 bookmakers currently at the moment, trained by a dual purpose trainer who you normally associate, to be honest, more over jumps, Johnny Farrelly, and David Probert has been riding very well of late, but for the ride. This horse won over course and distance last time off a basement mark of 55. It had really dropped in the weights, but it was only raised £2 for that victory, and I think tomorrow in a race I think could be set up for it with Geordie Lad making the running. I think this horse come in from off the pace, can swoop this Geordie Lad tomorrow in the final couple of furlongs, and I just thought 5-2 this horse could still be well handicapped on the weather. So for me at 5-2 I thought that was a good bet to have there. And then stay at Wolves with our third selection for the 4:10 with a horse called Destiny's Rock, 10-3 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Daniel Loughnane. Megan Nichols is but for the ride, claiming handy £5. She's always worth her £5 claim. I think Megan Nichols a bit underrated in my opinion. But this horse again is very consistent over the course and distance, got some really good form, never finished outside of the first 4, and has similar tactics to the horse we just mentioned. Is a hold-up horse and always comes on with a late run. Been unlucky the last couple of times not to get his head up in front, but I think this race tomorrow is a little bit more easier compared to what's been running in recently, and for me at 10-3 I think this horse could maybe go off a little bit shorter tomorrow, could be well backed, something maybe like 5-2, 9-4, something like that. I think that could be its final SP, so that's going to be my third selection there. We then end the video going up to Newcastle in the evening action in the 6:15. Thought Blame Culture had a fair chance tomorrow, 11-4 bookmakers at the moment, trained by George Markson, PJ McDonald, an interesting jockey booking. This horse won